Hello, my name is Tom, and I recently started collecting Sangamo clocks. I like watches, and I was drawn to these electrically self-winding mechanical clocks that use the Illinois, basically kind of a 16 size pocket watch movement in them, which is really cool. And then recently doing some research, I got onto Les's website, his excellent website, sangamoclocks.com. A lot of really great information there. And one of the articles he was talking about was the differences in platform assemblies that they used over the years. And since I've got quite a few parts and quite a few examples of the different platforms, I thought I'd take you guys through a quick look. We got two clocks in the background there. The one on the left is, they're both Type Bs. The one on the left is a model 5724, and the one on the right is a model 5009. This one on the left here has a modified dial. You can see the center's been cut out so you can see the movement. And it is utilizing Illinois 7-jewel oval platform. These are all 16 size balances. And a little hard to see on this one, but that one is an 11-jewel movement, Illinois movement in that one. And then here in front of me, this is the complete assembly out of one of the earlier clocks. The earlier clocks had these square motors. The motor on the right here is the winding motor that's going to wind the clock, and the one on the left is going to run the striking train there. If you lose power, these clocks will run for approximately 24 hours on spring power, and then when the power comes back on, the motors will wind them back up, and you don't have to wake up to a clock that's out of time. Pretty cool. This one has the early round 7-jewel movement in it. Later, they went to an oval 7-jewel movement. And Les said that he thinks that they did that so that the dealers could not swap the round 7-jewel movement, or excuse me, swap the round 11-jewel movement out with a cheaper 7-jewel movement and then sell the clock at a higher price, since the 11-jewel movements were twice the prices of a 7-jewel movement. This is the 11-jewel movement. You can see it's quite a bit fancier. If you turn it over, you can see the little drive pinion there. It's jeweled. Where if you look at the 7-jewel movements, they are not jeweled on that pinion. And then later yet, they came out with a 7-jeweled oval movement that has a chronometer adjustment on the top, so you can get a finer adjustment versus the lever set of the earlier ones. And then this one, I'm not quite sure about this platform. This is part number H34. I was told it might be out of one of their timer assemblies. This is also an 11-jewel movement with the chronometer adjustment. Also jeweled there on the drive pinion. That's a brand new movement. The rest of these are used movements that need to be serviced. This one's got a broken balance wheel there, balance shafts that needs to be fixed. So yeah, looking forward to digging into these. The one on the left is running, but the chimes are chiming super slow. So I'm going to look into that and give that one a service. And then this one over here, you can see one of the hands is off. So that one needs some service work as well, and get them all oiled up and hopefully running good. So hope you enjoyed that, and I'll post some more videos a little later.